Would you just look at this place? It's an absolute mess. An absolute beautiful mess of skulk and grass and tall grass, and it's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. Technically, it's not everywhere yet. It's over here because I've been busy getting lots of stuff done, ready to finish out the series. And we actually got to talk about that today, but we'll get to that here in just a minute. Look at this. We've messed up the pathway a little bit. I've got some dirt in the middle of the bricks to make it look like it's worn up over time. Well, I guess we can just throw down some more skulk there. That's fine. Creeper, it's all good. I'm not mad about it. Maybe a little mad about it. It's fine. I almost died. Wow. BluJay. Someone needs to clip your wings, buddy. Okay, much safer during the day, I think. No, it's not. Anyway, I've started spreading the skulk farther than the iron farm. The gold farm is in progress. It's mostly done. I gotta get the sides, and hey, look, the roof started building itself, apparently. Not done yet, so maybe I'll have to help it out. Potentially today. Maybe that's what we'll do first. Honestly, the reason I did so much of this off camera is because I was sick for the last couple of weeks. I didn't have a voice. I tried to stream and it was okay. I was fine, but for the most part, I wasn't able to talk. So I just sat in silence in my office and started building, doing all sorts of stuff, including this over here. These are the brand new pillars. They're not quite finished yet, but it's almost there. And this is our grand entrance to the city. I still need to finish up the gate, but look at this. It's so cool. Look at the doggy paddling. I forgot to tell you, actions and stuff is back with vibrant visuals enabled. It's been what, 3-4 months since vibrant visuals came out, and we finally got actions and stuff with vibrant visuals capabilities. I could not be more excited. The combination of the two, oh, it's amazing. So let's talk for just a second about the end of this series. I'm going to go ahead and tell you today, this is going to be the last normal episode of the Bedrock Guide. We are going to have one more video after this, and that's going to be the world tour along with the world download for everybody that wants it. Here's why. My original plan was to put a crafter building over here, but if I were to throw a crafter over here right now, we're absolutely not going to make any use of it, and it just doesn't make sense to do, especially since we're shifting away from the guide style. I may also shift it over to be a tutorial in the creative test world so that you guys can learn how to do it. I think that would be a good approach. But I'm going to shift my focus back over here to the farm. We did the bee farm in the last episode and the cave that leads us into the city. Today we're going to put the farm over here. Still haven't decided what crop farm we're going to do or animal farm. I'm going to decide that shortly. But with all of these pillars here and with all of the trees that I'm going to use to fill in this space to make it look overgrown, there's not a whole lot of space left for building. I'm going to put a few small houses here and there to fill some space. They won't have a function, but after that, this whole side of the city is done, except for a couple of small things. Gold farm roof, again, we're going to get that done possibly today. I need to do a little bit of decorating in this room to clean it up, and I need to do a little bit of decorating in this room to clean it up. It's not going to take too long. And then the storage room. We got to talk about this big monster of a project. It is still largely unfinished, and it's mostly going to remain that way. I'm going to do my best to hide most of the redstone. And the way that I'm going to do that is by building some of these arches across the paths. And then I'm going to break all of the torches so you can't see any of that up there. It's just going to be dark. And then I'm going to skulkify as much of this as possible. And that's pretty much all we're going to do in here. I'm going to try to get it done either in a live stream or before the world tour video is out. I don't really want to do any building in the world tour. I just want to focus on all the projects that we've completed. So we got a lot of work to do today. Would you believe it if I said this was my source of food for the majority of this season? What a disgrace. BluJay, you're better than this. What have you been doing this entire time? Well, I've been manually mining carrots, and I would craft up my golden carrots and eat off of those for a while. And when I ran out, I would come up here and manually mine them again. BluJay, we can't do this going forward. We gotta be better. We're gonna be better. But you guys are gonna download this world and not have a good source of food. So I'm gonna give you a source of food today in a villager crop farm that's gonna go right down here. It's gonna be very, very simple. It's not gonna be anything too crazy. Hey, look. Baby sniffers, little snifflets. We got these on a live stream. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. I've never had one of these before. I'm so thankful I got one. Now, we're going to leave them here in the farm, and I'll get some more for the new base when we start the new season. But anyway, I need to go ahead and grab a chunk finder and figure out where the chunk border is on this, and I'm hoping it's not like right here, because if it is, that's going to be a little bit disappointing. But I need to find out where the chunks are to dig out a one chunk area where this farm is going to go. I want to make sure it doesn't cross any chunk borders. Okay, well, I can't tell if this is better or worse. I think it's worse. I was thinking about moving the sniffers over there, but then it's going to block my tunnel. If I put it over here, I'm going to have to dig out some space, which I could do. Let me expand the reach of this one more. Where does this chunk go? Smack dab in the middle where I was going to put a path. Oh my, this is going to be a little bit bigger of a project than I expected. Okay, well, we adapt, we change. It's okay. We're going to be fine. Let's just put it right here. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to put it there. You know what I should do though? I should sleep on it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. It doesn't really matter where the sniffers go. I can put them somewhere else, like over there. I think this might be the chunk for me. Here's why. It leaves the tunnel path open. It leaves this space open for a path kind of straight down the farming district. The unfortunate part is I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming, which I wasn't planning on doing. Well, let's add it to the list of things to get done today. Let's go. Oh no, I hit the llama and now he's gonna spit on me. Don't do it. Oh hey, look, there's a cave down here. This is great. It's not gonna take long to dig this out at all. Hey buddy, take your llama and scram. Did you know, this is an honest fact, the word scram was at the highest popularity in the 1960s and 1980s, and then it took a massive dip. But within the last 5 years, it's on an upswing. People are saying scram again. Information you didn't need, but you got it. Enjoy that. Let's keep digging. All right, the sniffers have been moved and the space has been prepped. Everything is ready to go. And this is a 9x9 platform of grass that I left here that is going to hold our crops. So I need to find the center point, which should be 5 blocks this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks this way. I'm going to poke the one out in the middle. And then I'm going to put one piece of wool right there. And then my brown piece of wool right there. This is going to get covered up. So it's not really going to matter what color it is, but kind of looks like dirt. Just going to drop some water in the center. The reason why this has 4 blocks in every direction is because that's how far water can saturate farmland. And hopefully this hoe will last this last farm. It's almost broken, but it has Unbreaking 3. I think we're going to be fine. I think it's good. Beautiful. All the water is saturating through the farmland, and it should be ready to go momentarily. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to go down here below, and I'm going to match the same size of the farm with this wool, and we're going to put rails on top of all of this wool to send a minecart through to collect the carrots from underneath the platform. Apparently, I didn't grab enough wool. I sure hope I have enough. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty close. Okay, beautiful. Now, I need to go get some rails. I've got some rails and some redstone, but I do need some powered rails. I don't know if I have any in storage. 29. That might get us through. Let's just get started and hope for the best. I did it with 6 powered rails to spare. Now, when you're building this, you're gonna have to make sure you weave in and out. It's kind of a mess under here. As long as the minecart touches every block, it needs to bounce off of this center one. So you kind of need to swoop it around and only allow it to hit the center block one time. For me, that's right over here. It'll bounce off of this block and then go back through, and you need to make sure that there is one exit where the minecart can go to the storage. And here's how we're going to handle storage for this. I should find a nicer block to use. Maybe we'll use pale oak. I've got that handy right here. I think I'm just going to put it level with this and have the minecarts run along the top. And then I think I'm going to poke out maybe right here. That's where the minecart will end. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab this and I'm going to grab this fella right here. And I'm going to make use of copper golems, or one singular copper golem, to sort the carrots for me. I think that sounds fun. This system is going to operate off of regular rails, powered rails, and one detector rail that I think needs to go right here. Yes, it needs to go one before the last powered rail. This is going to tell the system to disable this powered rail temporarily so that the minecart will stop long enough to dump in some items into this hopper, and then we'll have a comparator reading that hopper to keep it locked in place until that hopper is empty, and then it can send the minecart back through to collect more. And would you look at that, I've got 2 powered rails to spare. Oh no, they're not even there anymore. What? I'm telling you, they were there. The last time I came in here, they were there. Where'd they go? Our villagers are gone. Oh no. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to find a villager. Maybe from the village over here? Well, there is an iron golem, and there is a villager. Can we get this villager to come with us? Oh, let me go grab a happy ghast in a boat. Don't mind me, sir. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm just gonna give him a job. Hop in the boat. What? Where did my boat go? Where is my boat? You saw that, right? It disappeared. Let's not do that again. Let's try with this guy. Come here, bud. You're kind of trapped. Come get in my boat. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Now, I wish we could put snowballs in the offhand because that would make this a whole lot easier. But come here, happy gas guy. Come here, bud. Hey, there we go. Now, don't leave without me. I need to come with you. Let's go home. Oh, now I got a pig. You know what? Just hang out, take care of him. I'll deal with you in a minute. Let's finish this. We are so incredibly close to being done with this farm for the last build of the Bedrock guide. This is crazy. That didn't work. You know what, BluJay, why complicate things? There's an easy solution to this problem. Break the glass. Oh, don't break the villager. Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. We got a pitcher pod coming here. Oh no, we got torchflower seeds. Let's go. Happy with that. Thank you. I want to put this in a place that he cannot reach because I don't want him glitching out of the farm. So I think I'm just going to put it right here. Can he detect the bed? Surely he can detect the bed. Oh, I gotta take him out of the boat. And break the boat without punching the villager. Great. Good job. You look concerned that you're trapped in a cage, but hey, at least you're not in a 1x1. You got room to roam. Did we detect the bed? Let's try this. Can you detect the composter? What if we put the bed around here? Surely you're not trying to get back to your other village. I'm gonna give it some time, see if he'll sync up here, maybe even restart the server. It almost looks like he's trying to run away. I don't know why, but I think the villager is still trying to reach the bed over here. So I'm so sorry, villagers, to do this to you, but I'm gonna have to break all the beds. We're still a little unhappy. I don't really want to do this, but what if I put the bed right here? Will you see it there? I'm genuinely confused. Will you take a carrot? he took a carrot and he's still running. Can you just be happy with your new home? There are not any other beds in the area, right? Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Now, those guys weren't there a minute ago. You saw me come in here. You saw me come in here. They were not there. Where did they come from? Hello. I'm breaking all these beds. Don't mind me. You don't need them anymore. Oh, I see a farmer hat. That was the problem. Oh, goodness, BluJay. Good job using your brain. Excellent. This is what we want to see. I'm gonna take that because that's mine. I get the blue bed. You can have the white bed. Will you sleep in that one? Well, no, you won't sleep in it, but you will link with it. That's good. Very good. Now, can I find a few more carrots to give to the farmer? Because I need to fill up his inventory before the carrots will start collecting in the system. If I remember correctly, these guys can hold 8 stacks of items. So it might take a little while before we get this guy full. Come here, pick those up. I don't want the minecart to pick them up. I want you to pick them up. Come here. Oh, Sniffers. Sniffers, you're digging more stuff for me. More gifts. A pitcher pod. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. That'll go right next to the torch flower. This is such a good day. There are a couple carrots in there, but I don't think that's from picking up legitimate drops. I think that they probably just swooped by right when the farmer broke the carrots. I've watched him break a couple more carrots and he picks up all of them and replants one. So I think we're still working on filling up his inventory, and that's fine. Here's my thought process for storage. I'm gonna put a temporary chest right here, and then probably not in this video, probably on a live stream, I'm gonna finish the building for this, and I'm gonna put a cart here as if this copper golem is loading up the carrots from the farm to take off somewhere else to trade. I think that provides a fun little story to this farm and why it's here, other than the fact that we need a food source. So, hello, Mr. Copper Golem. Wake up, it's time to get to work. Short shot too. I forgot that's what we named you. Amazing, you're doing a great job. I just love the animations, especially with actions and stuff. This is so fun. No, don't go down there. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to build you a staircase, aren't I? Let's not go down there again. Please. He went down there again. Short shot, buddy. I'm telling you, man, these copper golems, they need a lot of help. I had to block off every access point on this side of the farm that led down there, because for some reason, instead of going from here to there, the copper golem just wanted to go down and get underneath the chest. So this is working now. If I toss a carrot in there, Short Shot is gonna go over there, grab the carrot, take it over here to the invisible cart that we will take to another village to sell for profit. Good job. This looks really ugly. Again, trust the process. I'm gonna get a good looking building around this before the next episode, which is the final episode of the Bedrock Guide, the world tour, along with the world download. All right, villager. I just gave you a bunch of more carrots and I bone mealed the whole farm. Are we gonna drop any on the ground for the minecart? Not yet. We gotta be close. Oh! We've hit the capacity. Oh yes, we have. Now, everything from here on out is profit. Look at all those beautiful carrots just sitting on the ground. You still gotta farm them, buddy. Quit clicking your heels and wishing for home. This is your home now. You can do it. Yes, you can. Right there. It's literally right next to you. Don't shrug your shoulders. Just get the carrot. Let me leave him be. He might just be shy and want to work in peace. I think this is considered a finished farm. Oh yes, there they are. Amazing. Copper Golem. Put them on the cart. Or eventual cart. Yes, I love it. It's working. It's working. Okay, speaking of working, the last thing that I want to do before we call it quits is utilize this holy moly honeycomb farm. There's so much honeycomb there. So much honeycomb. I'm gonna go ahead and wax the copper golem so he doesn't freeze up. Now you should be working forever and ever and ever and ever. But guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I'm gonna finish putting the building around this farm either off camera or on a live stream. I'm gonna be spending the next couple of weeks really polishing up all of the missing pieces of the base. A lot of that I'm gonna do on live streams just so we can be a part of that together. So make sure to join those here and over on Twitch. But that officially wraps up the last build for the Bedrock Guide. before we do a soft reset. It's going to be great. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait for it. I've been thinking about it for the last several weeks now. Lots of great things ahead. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I hope you'll be here to check it out. Thanks for watching today's video, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.